Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogion Monster here, along with the lovely and talented Stevie B.
Talented.
I'm sure you got a talent somewhere.
You know, when I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Well, welcome to Amateur Hour at Why the Fascination.
Definitely not this. Hey, everybody.
Or WTF, as we like to call it.
Yeah, that's very appropriate.
How's everybody doing tonight? It's great to see everybody in chat already.
Kimmy and Pam.
We're both there?
Yes.
Oh, I know why.
Do tell.
Well, today is June 27th, and today would be my parents' anniversary. This was the day that my parents got married.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, and it's also the day I had one of my weird things happen that maybe I'll tell that in a little while. I've told it before. You guys probably know it, but I'll tell it a little later.
It's good to see everybody.
Indeed. So Christy was the first one in the door. No, Harold was. My bad, Harold. Sorry.
Hey, what happened to ladies first?
Jim, what's up? Hey, good to see you.
Hey, Alex. Long time no see.
Alex, what's up, buddy? Hope you're feeling all right.
He should be resting.
Yeah.
You know he got that lecture.
I bet. Hey, Sharon.
He did, for sure.
Mr. Lee, what's happening?
Gotta rest. Greetings, Danny. He says, hello, Lee. Poop.
What's up, Northwoods?
Sorry. Yes, I still giggle at poop.
Stevie B's in chat.
Where?
There she is.
I'll see.
Hammy, what's happening? And I'll figure out if I'm right. Hey, Kimmy.
Hey, prospecting.
What's up, prospecting? All right,
Carol,
I
good
am
to see
way
you.
behind. I gotta catch up.
I am too. I'm just kind of bouncing all over the
Midwest,
place.
what's happening?
Mr. Hugh.
But yeah, so that would be my guess why they're popping in tonight.
I'm sure. That's cool. Nope, as soon as you said the date, I kind of got it.
27's big in my family. It started with my dad. You know, I don't know how
far back it goes.
Well, yeah, like my dad went into the Navy on the 27th. He got out of the Navy on the 27th. But I think there were other things before that made 27 his. Came up a lot. But then later on, he had 3 kids that were born on the 27th.
Right.
You know, my birthday is the 27th. Kimmy's birthday in chat, hers is May 27th. Lindsay is December 27th. My grandson is March 27th. June 27th, they got married. It was also June 27th where I had a paranormal thing happen. There's some other 27s I'm missing. I don't know why.
Kimmy said, yep, would have been 60 years for mom and dad.
Wow.
That's amazing. That was my grandparents. 62. Okay.
So right on. So yeah, guys, welcome. What we do is I'll put the link in chat for the show, and anybody can click on the link and come hang out. You know, if you got something you want to talk about, you just want to bullshit, you want to say hi, you've never been here before, it's pretty simple. Don't get nervous or discouraged or like.
It's really easy.
You know, just click on the link, follow the directions. If you don't want to be on camera, you can hit stop camera, bottom of the screen. You don't have to be on camera.
Nope.
All I ask is that you turn off YouTube in the background and just be on StreamYard. Avoid that noise.
Pammy said, She's been married 27 years this year.
Oh, right on.
Then Kimmy said Dad
Damn,
moved to
Kim.
Arizona 31 years ago today.
Like left Jersey moved or landed in Arizona. That's to me. There's sure there's about 4 days travel time.
Hey, Jim. Jim says congrats. And Christy said Cammie, her daughter, is July 27th.
Very cool.
What I thought was amazing was meeting Barry Browning at the 168 and soon discovering he has similar, very, very similar connection to the number 27.
Yeah.
What are the odds of that?
Yeah, there were some other connections that I don't recall. So 27 has always been a number for me, and Kim and my dad and
Your whole family.
Lindsay and yeah,
Your whole family. Yeah, it's cool.
So let me quit babbling. Link is in chat. So yeah, I was talking about how like they right outside my window, right outside my door is the lake.
Big lake.
I'm gonna pull up an older. These are some. This was the last time they did
spray or
the outlaw boat races here.
Oh,
but you'll still see how much weeds and stuff are there. All right, I didn't do that. So we're here in my backyard with the outlaw drag boat races going on. I don't know if I pan left, but basically to the left is all. It's just solid.
There it is. Some of it. All the way across is just solid grass and weeds and lily pads. Giant roots from the whole system.
This is from everything else that was living in here. This is today. What I'm panning right here, I mean, that was normally all lily pads. It's a beautiful night. We'll be live in about an hour, thereabouts.
Beautiful sunset. You never get tired of that.
It's the most open water we've seen since we've been here.
And that's the only grass that's left, and it's all half dead.
Yeah, it'll grow back.
It will. But he's pointing in the same direction as the race there for a second, and it's just empty.
Anyway, just thought I'd share that. And I know some people wanted to see a sunset, so.
Mm-hmm. I said I can never get tired of that. Saying that.
It's sad, like come fall, as the sun heads,
as the earth rotates.
As the sun goes to the southern hemisphere for the winter, we lose that sunset. Like we hang on, we're like looking out, over the wall, trying to get past the little barn just to see the sliver of the sunset.
Eventually, you can't sit.
And then it's just
you can't see it from the living room at first. That's where it starts. You lose sight of it in the living room. You can still see it if you go outside, but then not long before,
But we get some good sunsets here.
Oh, they're amazing. Just the colors, from the clouds and whatever storm system just passed through. It's beautiful.
We got Jim. What's up, Jim?
Jim.
Just another Thursday. I thought I would be lazy and not type, if that's okay with you guys.
What are we gonna say? No.
I know, right?
You're like,
well, I don't want.
Yeah. Let this guy in.
Damn, I thought we locked that door.
I told you. Didn't I tell you?
When you leave the key on the front door.
Oh, I left it in the lock again.
Yeah.
Again. That's right.
But look at it this way. By me jumping up here so quick, everybody knows, oh, yeah, anybody can get in there. Let me go.
That's right.
See that?
It's that easy.
The method to the madness.
That's it, exactly.
WTF Mike, how
you
you
want
doing?
to try it for yourself, click on that link. It's in the chat.
The mics are in the house. You got Mr. Haywood and WTF Mike. I just saw LIB. What it do?
Right on.
I keep hoping Mr. Lee will come on and speak.
Yeah, keep hoping. It took years to get him to come on the time that he did.
And then while he was there, nobody believed it was him.
Yeah, I was dying. I was dying. I'm like, no way.
I get told that very often. They see the face and after hearing the voice, and they just don't match.
He said, no chance, mate.
So, did you see my posting today?
Picture, Mr. Lee.
He was threatened. He was bribed. He was mistreated. His wrench was taken away, and he still wouldn't come on. And then one day, he finally did. And nobody believed it was him.
And threaten him. Yeah,
you did. You called name
I
calling
took
and
his wrench away for about
all of
30 seconds.
Yeah, if that.
Well, I've got some new equipment coming in. I wanted to ask you if you watched the deer video I posted today. I was mowing the yard and I caught a deer eating some persimmons at the back corner of my yard.
Oh, right on.
Cool.
I saw the cliff video you were talking about. That short.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite places to just climb up to and relax.
I gotta go check it out. I didn't see it. I don't have a whole lot of time during the day to watch too much at work. I sneak it in.
WTF says, I dated a blind girl like that once. It took me months to get her husband's voice right.
That's funny.
That's scary.
I'm stuck on this voice. I cannot change this voice at all.
I can, but not for very long.
I don't think I could change my voice.
Michael Haywood said, Bigfoot said he got a glimpse of Mr. Lee once.
Once.
Well,
just once.
You know, Moz, you're the first channel that I came up on the panel and spoke.
Right on.
Yeah.
It's the first channel that he's ever came up on and spoke on your show.
Right on.
Yeah. So I figured you guys should also be the first channel that I come up on and say hello.
Look at you. Hey,
right on, man.
Nice to meet you.
So now, do I look like anybody you know, Mox?
Was there a mirror here? I don't see where you say the voice doesn't match. To me,
who said that?
That's what he was saying.
He
some
said
people said the voice don't.
Yeah. No, it matches. I think it matches well.
Now, everybody says I look like Billy Joel. I don't know if that's true or not.
I see it.
As
soon as you said it, I see it in the mug.
Yeah. But just between us three,
your sellers.
I was dating tall blondes before him. Just between the two of us, three of us.
Michael Haywood said Chris Elliott. Mr. Lee said Peter Sellers.
I see Chris Elliott.
That's cool.
Guess the celebrity.
Yeah, right. Looks like Spencer.
Today on Doppelganger Corner.
Right.
Pareidolia. What does this mug look like?
At its finest.
WTF says, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Say it.
Yes, you know damn well he's going to
Oh,
say it.
go ahead.
I'm just waiting.
Let's move this a little bit.
Looks like Spencer. Yeah.
Can you see the artwork? That's what I actually do well is photography.
The waterfalls. I see it. That's very cool.
This right here is Lower Cascade, and this one right here is Linville Falls. You know, I just hiked Linville Falls.
That's right. That's cool. That's very. How long did it take you to do one of those?
The hike or the photos?
Both. I thought it was drawn. Sorry.
No,
was,
they're fused.
I wait.
they're-
My
they're
camera. My
photos.
screen, it's hard to tell.
His name is
I
Kevin.
like yeah.
Shut up.
It's black and white. I really like black and white photography.
That's cool. That's very cool.
No, I like black and white too. Some things just work better and look better in black and white.
Right.
So now, Mr. Lee, come on, Mr. Lee.
Bigfoot statue.
I got that from the Alabama Bigfoot conference.
Well, prospecting
One
was
of the-
there, so they probably got it
Brought
there
it at
too.
the same one. Yeah, because I think that table was the only one selling them. Very cool. No, I mean, out of all the tables, there was only one table that was selling the statues. Shut up.
You know what I'm laughing at.
Shut up.
It's a private joke. Can't share it. Sorry.
We understand.
I was reading WTF Mike. He looks like a dollar store version of Gilligan from Gilligan's Island.
After a case of rum washed up on sure. Looks like a pirate.
WTF Mike was going to say retired Ken doll, maybe. Oh, goodness.
He's
Hey, Tracy.
WTF Mike. He's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
He is. He's a goof. Goofball.
Has a tendency to take it one step.
Just that one
far.
step over the line. Just that half step.
And then he figures, fuck it, I'm already
And
over
then
the
he
line.
goes
He takes
running.
a few more.
He goes running straight ahead. Forward on.
Showing this mug might be taking one step too far. Who knows?
Oh.
We'll see how many subscribers I lose.
Why would you lose
Mr. Lee
subscribers?
says you sound how you look, Jim.
Might scare people away. Although I really shouldn't call subscribers; they're more like family.
There you go.
Right.
YouTube calls them subscribers. They're really family.
Yeah, we don't pay attention too much to YouTube. We try.
They have to really like nature. Hear my feet crunching the leaves. Waterfalls.
To call somebody that, okay, so they subscribe to your channel, but that is there every show for the past 4 years. Anything that you do, they're there. I don't call that a subscriber. I don't even use the word. It's friends and family.
Yeah.
To me, and we've been saying it for a long time. And I know it's broad, like, somebody can argue it and say, you don't know all these people, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I know enough about them.
Right. And we do know
We
mostly
do know a lot of
everybody.
them.
To some extent,
So anyway, I don't know what I'm babbling about.
Me either. WTF Mike says, yeah, but Mike one step too far is too long for a channel name. Mike one step too far. There's Northwoods. How you doing?
If my ex showed up, that would definitely scare people away.
I don't think any of my exes are online here, so we're
Mine's
good.
a chat.
True story. What's up, Al?
Sorry. No, he is. That's Alex Perez.
Yeah. Breeze. What's up,
Breeze.
buddy? So yeah, guys, like we said, link is in chat. If you want to come hang out, come hang out. We had a good time the other night, and I'm glad everybody,
The
hung out.
Mike and Michael show.
Yeah, the tree mics.
And Jim. Tree Mikes.
It was it went quick.
It
That
flew
was
by.
weird. For me, I looked up, it was 50 something into the show. I'm like,
It's like
what?
154,
I'm like,
156,
wait, okay,
something like
Is
that.
that a one? I'm trying to like without like leaning all the way in. I thought I was seeing it wrong.
No, once the conversation gets started and you get the right subject, it just on.
It does.
Yeah.
So
It's-
anybody that wants to join the conversation, we'll create a new one.
Feisty Kitty.
Click on
How you
that.
doing?
The only thing about StreamYard is I don't have the ability to read chat.
Yeah,
You should.
you see at the top where it says private chat and comments?
Yeah.
Click on comments.
If I go there, I've tried that and it
can look at
kicks
it,
me
you
out
just
for some reason.
No, if you click on comments, you can look at chat. You just can't join chat unless you link your
They said
Google.
It kicks them out for some reason.
Well, I don't know why it would.
Yeah.
The private chat and comments,
It-
there shouldn't be up there.
it-
There shouldn't be anything up there to
Yeah.
kick.
I'll figure it out one day when it's not a live show.
Yeah, because
It's
I
the
can
best
read.
time to figure shit out.
Yeah, during the show.
You
You can
know if
always,
it works or not. Hey,
you
did
can
that
always
work?
pop
No.
right back
Try
on.
that.
Mark is trying to get rid of me.
No,
No,
not
no,
at
no.
all. No, I
I
want you to
expect
be
you
able
to
to
come-
read chat.
Come back on and try it again.
Exactly. I want you to be able to see chat. I can see chat. I just can't interact with it unless I link my Google account to it. So, but just
Yeah.
having it up there helps. Because
Yeah, I guess only I can interact with chat from StreamYard.
yes, I think you're the only one. But that's probably because your Google account's already linked to it.
Yeah.
I can too. If I went through the whole
Well, I'm
motion
the
of it,
administrator. I mean, so
I could get into it, but I'd have to go and do it when there's not a show, and I forget about it. I did it before when I was on that side. I had the ability to, but it's hard typing. Remember, I said with the keyboard up high, it's not comfortable typing. So I use my phone.
well, this one might be lower at its lower setting. It might be lower than that.
Well, it's okay. I'm so used
We
to
have
typing.
these matching computer laptop stands. Hers is too high.
I'm too short.
Is your seat up all the way?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Well, Stevie, you're taller than me. I'm only 5'7".
That's how tall I am right now. I say right now. I was 5'10" my whole life, but from I think the summer of 7th grade going into the 8th grade, I shot up to 5'10" and had been that height forever until my amputation. They put me in the prosthetics, and I can adjust the height, but they start you off at a lower height. So I actually started at 5'6", I hated
Right.
it. I couldn't get used to it. I couldn't get used to that. I could get used to the legs more than I could the height of it. It was bizarre.
Was it a psychological thing?
Probably. More than
knowing you're
likely,
that
yes.
Much more closer to the ground.
I think it was. It could very well have been, but it drove me crazy. I hated it. I mean, because I'm used to being the one in the grocery store that I would reach to the top shelf for anybody,
Well,
somebody that needed help.
If you think about it,
Then to turn into that person that needed help.
but you're proportioned to a 5'10"
I am.
person.
So it doesn't look right, I think. It's my opinion.
Yeah.
It doesn't look equal. I don't know what that was.
I'm that person that climbs the shelves to get stuff for people that can't reach it.
See,
I just reach it.
Yes.
I know. You're
I did
over 6
my whole
tall.
life. My whole life, I just reached for it. But then to turn into the person that needs someone to reach for them, it's not easy to adjust to that. Almost 50 years of doing it the other way.
But
All things considered, you've adjusted extremely well.
Well, she did bump me up an inch the last time.
excuse me.
I went up to 5'7", and that's where I'm at now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Should have got the Chuck Taylors with the lifts in them.
yeah, right.
I
They
still
didn't
think
look
she
right.
ought to
They
put
had
a
that
magnetic
tall-
lift in there.
tall heel. I was like, or that tall sole. I was like, doesn't look right.
I think she needs to install something that she can change her height, that just a push of a button so she can mess with people.
Hydraulic.
When they turn around,
Yeah.
So that's one.
cool.
See the bar? It goes down to
That's the blade.
it goes down to the blade. But if you look, excuse my shoes are dirty. Sorry. I don't
That's
know if I
okay.
could show it. I don't know if I could show it if it shows, but
There's a rubber
there's
foot.
a tan piece in there. That's the rubber foot that goes over the blade. So I actually have a foot to put into the shoe. It's narrow. It's more narrow than I was ever used to as a foot. My feet were. I wore a size 10, and it was a wide foot. I had a wide foot.
Right.
So to go to a real skinny, narrow one, that was an adjustment too. Still doesn't look right.
To you.
I know. That's why I laugh. I don't think it looks right. But the proportion of the height doesn't match. And that bugs me. Looking at myself in the mirror, that bugs me.
Yeah.
Seeing pictures that you've taken.
I had bought her a pair of Chuck Taylors. I bought her a pair of black ones. And she was so impressed with how they felt. I know it sounds funny, but just the stability of them. That she went and bought another pair. She got the white ones.
I went and got the white ones.
I was raised in those.
Yeah. I think everybody our age.
I've been through a few.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you could go to Kmart and get a pair for $4 when I was a kid.
when I stepped into that, the black ones that I got for Christmas from him, immediately it was like night and day from anything that I've ever put on my foot since I got the prosthetics. It was just solid and stable, and I felt like in that moment I could run. I was dancing around the house. I was like, woohoo, you know. But it was instantly stepping into it. I was like, holy shit, woohoo! Best Christmas present ever.
Right on.
That's fantastic.
It just you don't realize, and it's true to anybody that has a foot. Wear shoes. Any pair of shoe can totally differ from the last, and in this case, it's so imperative that I find a shoe that actually works
and wide enough.
It's perfect, because if not, it can mean the difference of the equivalent of getting a blister on your foot from a new pair of shoe. A new pair of shoes, like every day. It's like if it's not right, it'll rub wrong up top, or it gets bad if you're not careful.
Lance, how are you? Sorry.
But yeah, shoes make a huge difference in how they feel, and more now than ever. What's weird
Hello,
is
everybody. I can't see you.
what's weird is when I get a feeling in my ankle like I just rolled my ankle. And it could be just from that slight change in terrain that catches me off guard, but I've gotten that sensation of like I just rolled my ankle. Had I had an ankle, I'd have been at the ER probably twice. I felt it.
Michael said taller people tend to see deer quicker when walking out in fields, in my opinion.
Taller people
That
get to
could
see
be true.
everything.
Well, you know what?
Quicker than everyone else.
I don't realize I'm tall, like,
No.
until I get
Stand
in a
next to me.
no.
I know.
In a
I
crowd,
know.
like
Because you see
go
over
to a
top.
concert and I'm ahead above everybody.
Yes, and you can see.
You know, every once in a while you'll see someone who's taller or as tall, and but you're always like a head above everybody. So
I don't know that one show down here that everybody was tall. Remember?
oh yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, I mean
local concert, local
not
event.
just the
Tracy
men, the
Bird
women
played
too.
there.
They were 6 foot tall women. I saw
yeah,
the whole night.
All night there. I was like,
every time you turn around, it was somebody different. It's like,
is there
damn.
a circus in town? What's going on?
I think Houston, Florida just breeds some tall people. I mean, it's unbelievable. Then you go down the street, the Mason Jar. We went to dinner at the Mason Jar towards Jay, towards his house, and it seemed like that night everybody was opposite. It was small, it's shorter.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, wait, two towns
We're
about
only
3 miles
Oz.
apart.
It's like Gulliver's Travels.
You have the complete opposite.
Yeah.
The
It's
Lilliputians
just
down
dumb shit
there.
that I notice.
Oh, here we go. What's up, Mike?
What's going on?
Let me turn this down.
Oh, it's always loud.
How's that?
Initially. Oh,
Is
well,
that
yeah.
bad? There.
That's good.
There.
That's good.
Right there.
Sounds
I
like,
keep in
sounds
mind
like
to
yourself.
stop touching my volume.
I had it all the way up, so if that's too loud, just let me know.
No, you're good.
No, that's all right. What are you up to, man?
Not a whole lot. I was trying to make it up when Tink Tink was showing off her new freaking tires, but
He leave you back there for a while.
12.5 minutes as he was reading chat.
I have nothing to do with it.
I didn't think it was that. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, maybe. Well, maybe. Oops. Sorry, buddy.
Tink Tink got new tires. I'm trying to say something.
Stylish ones, too.
Uh-huh.
They look good, though.
Brand new rubber and a little freaking ointment of Rusty's bumper ointment.
I
Great.
saw a pair of pink ones.
Oh, no. She's going to be rocking it. Where'd you get those? The same place?
Macy's.
Oh.
Yeah, Macy's.
You got to turn your camera back on, Jim. I was going to say,
What's
we
up,
look
Rick?
like a medication whose side effects don't quite work out. Me to you, it's the same thing.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
There you go.
See?
I put it back
This is
to the
This is the
waterfall.
before and after of a medication that don't work right here. This one.
Actually, he reminds me of someone that I grew up with when I was a kid.
Who, Jim or me?
Jim.
Okay, good.
Those
I ain't
poor
that
people.
old. God damn.
No, you're easy to forget, dude. No.
Exactly. That saved me a lot in child support, just that fact right there.
Mr. Vaughn, what's up?
Wait,
Missy
Kitty, I
Breeze.
think I said hi already. I
Mr.
see.
Breeze is saying good night.
Good night, Breeze.
Good night.
Aaron Guy, you're back. I don't know how long you've been back in chat. I haven't been paying attention, but good to
They
see you.
Call him the
Get some rest, Breeze.
Mark Livewire, how you doing?
What's up, buddy? How you doing, Mark? Good to see you.
Vaughn. Everybody sneaking in. That's cool.
Are you wearing a sundress, Stevie?
No, it's
Or
a tank.
just a tank top? Oh,
It's just a
terrible.
tank. Yeah.
Terrible.
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 It's terrible.
Should have been a sundress.
Right? It would have been cute if it was.
We can only see it. Well, I'm not going to say where we can see it from up, but we can only see it that far, fucking there.
She could have said yes, and no one would have known.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Nobody would have known.
Tells you how honest I am.
It is sundress season. Every man's favorite season.
I don't know. I kind of miss halter tops.
I did just buy a sundress though. No point in wearing it sitting down for 2 hours.
Halter tops.
From the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
There's people still wearing them out there. That probably shouldn't. But
But somebody should have.
But just because they make them your size don't mean you should be wearing them. Remember that rule.
You know, I say that too.
Honey, I got to throw all my halter tops away.
I was waiting.
Jim said just because they make them my size, I shouldn't be wearing them. Yep.
But I'm guilty of when I was 11, 12, 13, probably 14,
Half shirts.
half shirts.
I knew it. I could see it.
I had a couple of them.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Half shirts, no sleeves, cut off too. Cut off or ripped off one of the two.
Tony on it, or
Yeah.
Puma, or some other,
Well, I'm in North Dakota, so most time it said like John Deere. But
yeah, Caterpillar.
We have a John Deere plant in a little town near here.
I was expecting it said tube tops. I hated
Nah,
no, I'm glad the tube top thing kind of went away. There's
Yeah.
still a few,
Yeah.
but I'm glad that's one that went away. That was
that one really was by the rule, just because they make it your size.
Good
Yep.
stuff, I think. I don't know.
Looked like you pulled the freaking tube out of a freaking John Deere tractor and put it on some old lady. No, wasn't pretty. It was.
When they put on one and they look like the Michelin Man, something's
We have-
wrong.
We have the worst Hooters in the freaking nation because of
Oh, Jesus. Wow. I used to wear tube tops when I was a little girl, younger. Yeah.
You're not kidding.
I was
When you were
thinking about
younger, little girl,
little girl.
I put on,
same time period.
Early teens.
For some reason, I think the only time I liked the tube top was when, like, Chrissy wore it on Three's Company.
Okay.
Or Janet.
Well, I mean, I
And I was
get
like,
that.
After that.
The last attractive tube top I can think of was Weird Science.
Oh, I don't remember her wearing
I
I remember
Yeah.
she
wearing
was so skinny though. That actress was so skinny though. You can take the
Yeah,
you can
Sherman
take
High
skinny-
Phys Ed. Yep. My wife remembers what the damn thing says. Sherman High Phys Ed. She had the tube top on. You got a weird memory.
it, doesn't she?
The hell? That's one of her favorite movies. That doesn't surprise me. I got a couple of pictures of Mogs when he was what?
when he was 12.
When he was 12? Oh, share them, Kim. Share them. We want to see it. I
Well,
picture like
come on
a
up,
young
Kim.
Joe Dirt, like party up
Go
top,
for it,
looking.
I didn't shave.
Yeah, to think about it. Huh?
At 12, I'm going, yeah, what the hell?
Girls volleyball shirts versus skins. I like the way you think, Patrick. That's
12. Oh,
Mogs, I didn't know you were trans.
some people just snoop a little too hard.
Just say, don't tell all his secrets.
Him and the Toyota he drives got the same problem, Mr. Lee. They're both leaking tranny fluid. It's
It's not what they called it, though.
Look what Michael wrote.
I'm afraid to.
Michael Haywood.
I knew a girl they called baloney.
So I can actually read
Because she
it.
was a red tube top. Just think about it. Yep. Overstuffed. Yep.
Oh, God.
I don't have them
I'm a
online, but it was a fishing one.
I'm a firm believer of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. There's too much, there's too little, and there's just right. And that
Mhm.
applies in so many cases. You know, they can be too skinny, they can be too big, but then there's just
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and the main offenses are literally tube tops and yoga pants. That's
Kim wrote, I don't have them online, but it was a fishing one. I read that, and my first thought was I'd have been surprised if it wasn't.
WTF Mike has pronouns. Yeah, it's he, him, and handsome. Refer to me as such, Patrick.
Fishing one when I was 12. I know there was one that I was probably 10, 11. I'm standing on a tailgate of my dad's truck in like jeans, no shirt, and I'm holding up two big bluefish. I mean, they were huge.
Mr. Lee said, nothing wrong with big girls.
No. I lived my whole college through that theory. Mm-mm. You're completely right, Mr. Lee.
I'm just not going there.
He had a pun in there, roll and big girl. That surprised me, Mr. Lee.
It was the back of Dad's truck holding up a fish. Yes.
That's what Kim said.
There you go. Is Kim your sister?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just figured that out.
And you see Pammy in there, Pammy Cassidy. She's
That's his sister.
my other sister.
Oh, these poor ladies. Good God.
They know how to click off.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I was skinny as hell in that picture.
At 12, I'd hope so. What the?
Now
No,
I want to
like-
see it. I want to see it.
Could have been like Kim Pam in the spare tire. Like, I don't know how you'd have been fat at 12.
18, I was about 180 pounds.
You were average then.
Yeah, but
Well,
how tall
And
were
I
you?
was 6'3" by then. No, 6. Yeah, at least 6'2".
Yeah, that's what I am now, and I'm 200.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 6'3" and 230. I don't know, 33, somewhere around there. But I started a month ago on June 1st. I was 246. So something's working.
Yeah. I've heard now you're on the keto one, right?
Loosely.
Yeah.
Loosely.
Yeah.
Now, I've heard now, like when you quit it, the weight just comes back. I've heard this. I don't know. I've never done it, so
I don't know.
I don't know that my body's. I couldn't tell you if I was in ketosis or not. If
yeah.
I have no idea.
You have no idea. We love him, and we are proud as hell.
I
That is good,
look at carbs. I count. I don't count them. I just look and go, okay, no. I just don't do it. I'm not going to sit there and start saying, okay, how many carbs are in this, and how many can I have if I have it?
So
And
rather
fuck
than-
that, I'm just not going to eat it.
Yeah. So rather than counting and fooling with all that, he just, Not at all.
And sugar. I don't do
Cut
sugar.
out sugar.
Northwoods.
Yeah. I've had that weight loss also, Northwoods.
Yep, me too.
It's a real driving motivation.
Yep.
I don't know if I could ever do it. I couldn't ever be single again. Not a chance in hell. I'd have to get a gym membership and exercise. Ain't no fucking way in hell I'm doing that.
It's not. It's just a waste of money.
This is not a shape right now that any other girl is fucking wanting except for Sarah. It's- you can say I'm out of shape, but round's a shape. It's,
This is true.
wait another few weeks and you're gonna notice. Yeah,
No, dude. I notice. I feel good. You know,
You notice changes
the
already.
weight that I've lost so far has taken a lot of burden off, like my knees, because my knees are starting to hurt. They don't hurt anymore. But now it just seems it's slowed down, like because the first 10 came off quick.
Well,
Yeah.
I think at this point it's having to make another adjustment somewhere. And think of what's the
I actually have I can't say it's a fact, but there was a YouTube doctor. Well, she is a doctor. And she did a video. Every 13 pounds a man loses off of his belly fat and stuff, you'll end up gaining about an inch of D.
No, you'll just be able to see it more.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it's just another inch visible? Is that what it is? Because I was about to start jogging tomorrow after I seen that this morning. Thank God I talked to you. It was.
No, I know.
It's just a different perspective.
Basically.
I got these long ass inky arms, blinky arms, and a phone with a camera on it. I know what it looks like.
So
Anytime the wife wants a dick pic, I just hold the camera way out and use the zoom. It looks huge.
Sharon says, my dad used to say, when you have a six pack, why have a six pack when you
You can have a barrel.
Baby keg.
I was trying to read that as it was scrolling up.
Hey, Mr. Hugh. Knock Angela. Am I saying that right? Angela. I'm just going to say Angela and David. How are you?
what's up, guys? Missed you at the conference. David.
Right?
Hoping Miss Deal would come in. She'd put words. She'd just call it the way it is. Let's say that.
Well, you just put it out there, so usually she'll pop in.
Yeah.
2 more times. She'll show up.
Somebody will say it.
Good evening, Mr. Hugh. How are you, bud?
What's up, Mr. Good? Chanel Powell, how are you? Oh, I'm sure. I know I missed some. I'm not gonna get lost.
Me too.
I might actually have to put my glasses on. Damn.
I'm shocked.
I don't think I've ever seen you with the glasses on.
Because he
Hate
never
it when
wears
that-
the fucking things. And he can't even find them. Look, that's how
I'm
often
like,
he pays attention to them.
I don't know where they are.
I don't either this time. Usually I
No, they're
tuck
probably
them under
behind that.
Hmm?
They're back there somewhere.
Oh my God, no!
Yeah, Mr. Lee always
Yeah. that's
makes
right
fun
on.
of him. That's why, because Mr. Lee makes fun of him.
I have to like enlarge the screen just to see. There we go.
Go from the hippie, fun-loving guy to the nerd real quick with glasses. Is this the problem? I don't know.
Wait, say that again. Hippie nerd.
I said you go from the hippie, fun-loving guy to the nerd. Is this the issue?
No, I don't
Hey,
like
Anita.
the glare.
Actually, that's it. He complains about the glare, and I don't think it's noticeable unless you say something and then you see it.
Get some hippie glasses.
The glare from the laptop.
That is the other problem with glasses. If you're, I don't know how big they are. Like I said, I don't remember ever seeing you with them. But everybody can see your computer screen and then everything that's going on.
Yep.
Especially now with the phones, because we can zoom in on these live streams.
Yeah.
There's nothing to see.
I know, until you put glasses on, then you can zoom in on your glasses and see the computer, you know, yada yada. So if you're like double tasking, have another thing open, everybody can see it. It's
Like
weird.
There's nothing to
He
see.
doesn't double task.
No.
Lucky I can just task.
Yeah, these people who go into like 2 or 3 chats, different chat rooms at the same time, I don't see how they do it. One is more than enough, and I mean, we have enough fun in this chat room here. I mean, why go someplace else?
This is true. Thank you for that.
It's
Yeah,
not
I used
fun
to-
for everyone.
Before I did
Hush
Before I
you.
had a show, I was moderator for a lot of different channels, and Monday nights I used to moderate 2 shows at the same time. Yeah, so I had to like have the 2. Yeah.
Roz in the movie Monsters Inc.
Always watching.
With the glasses my ex wears, it makes her look even more like the character Roz in the movie Monsters Inc.
I gotta get used to them because I never wear them.
Anytime my wife says, "What are you gonna do with that little thing?" I make her put her glasses on. There's some bitches. You can see people waving on maps. It looks huge.
Inside of the glasses, it says objects.
Objects.
Yep. Objects in the glasses are bigger than they appear.
Hey, Anita.
Things are
Good
not
to
what
see
they
you.
seem.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Anita.
Figured out what was going on. I thought I was tilted, but it's the camera tilt. But why not?
I'm sorry, I read Michael Haywood's comment.
Mr. Hugh, did that sheep farmer ever win that child support case against you? Michael asks. Michael wants to know.
He wants to know. Now we all want to know.
You look good in glasses, Russell. Hug, Sharon. All right.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen.
He looks like
can't-
if
can't-
Gandalf ever smoked weed, that's what he looked like.
Oh, shit.
Fair enough.
I don't think I've ever heard you say that. Fair enough. Couldn't have been more appropriate.
Yep, these are coming out now.
Now I can't see
Oh,
again.
God.
Damn it.
Don't encourage him.
No, I gotta wear them.
Mr. Hugh responded, said she got it all, Michael. The sheep farmer.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, all you need is like the "Thou shall not pass." You ain't coming on panel. Look.
Hold on.
I know.
12 and a half minutes in the basement. I felt right about it.
I
Yeah, he's even got the stick.
Knock me in the head with it.
Can't I get any further back?
You tilted too far this way. He's gonna knock me out with it.
6'3" staff.
It's a staff.
Y'all ain't right. Yeah.
I gotta stop hitting the ground. The lake keeps parting.
Alex said y'all ain't right.
That's my real name, Alex. That's why it is what it is. It gets worse than this. Just hang around a minute.
Oh, jeez. That's why when I bring them on, I'm always like, here we go. Say a little prayer and
Hope for the
hope
best.
for the best.
Oh, you hear that? They say a little prayer when I come on. They're just like you.
No, I think Mike's being rather restrained tonight so far.
I always do when I come over here. It's not like my shows. I keep it calmed down some. I don't use all the swear words and the bad jokes, but
What?
what?
Were you
What?
lying?
She's like, since when?
Yeah.
No, this is always a calmer me. I appropriate the jokes for where I'm at.
Okay.
Like my own shows, you'll hear a whole lot worse. It's
Oh,
it's way worse.
I've heard.
Yeah, you've heard. You were never there.
No.
Yeah, I would have seen that bumper when it walked in. It was.
All right, guys. Links in chat. If anybody else wants to hop in, say hi.
An Irish Mr. Lee. What?
Come on. We only got an hour left.
Feel like we're on Last Jeopardy right now. Do 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 do.
Maybe Double Jeopardy.
I always loved that show, Jeopardy.
Yeah,
I almost got into a
I like
fight.
that.
I almost got into a fight over Jeopardy.
What?
So stupid.
How?
Did you have them glasses on?
No.
Oh, if you did, they would have believed you. It was.
Right?
No, I was at a bar, and
What kind of bars do you go to that like? Let's all watch Jeopardy.
trust me, it was this little hometown bar. It was a liquor store on one side, little bar on the other. It was 50 yards from my house, so you know.
In North Dakota, we call that Walmart.
I'm sitting at the bar, and there's a guy sitting next to me. I'm not paying attention to him, and Jeopardy's on, so I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm just like watching or listening, and I'll answer out loud, like, but just kind of mumbling it. And probably about 5 minutes into this, the guy next to me goes, "How the fuck do you know all the? How do you know this shit?" He goes, "I feel like an idiot sitting next to you." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, dude." You know, like, how do you respond to that? So yeah, I almost got into a fight. I was like, calm down. I said, I'll stop talking out loud.
I was awake in class that day.
I mean, because I don't know. I'm like Jeopardy smart. Not necessarily grand champion Jeopardy smart, but Jeopardy smart.
I've heard you. I know.
I don't know. It's stupid. I just know a lot of random shit.
It's a lot of.
Yeah, I'm the same way. If I hear random facts, they just stay in my head. I don't know why.
That's him all day
Yep.
long. All
Yep.
day long.
Yeah, like giraffes and humans have the same amount of vertebrae in their neck. Stupid random fact.
Damn. No.
Damn it. Cows can walk upstairs but never down them.
Say that again.
Cows can walk upstairs but never down them. You can lead a cow upstairs, but you can't lead them down if their hips won't move that way to go downstairs.
I did not know that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have like 3 giant books of random useless facts that my wife bought me over the years, and I've read all of them back to back, and they all stay stuck in my head forever.
Michael Haywood says, I hear they're going to close some Walgreens stores.
There's still Walgreens somewhere?
Oh, they're everywhere.
Yeah, I like Walgreens.
Not here.
They're everywhere. Where there's a CVS, there's a Walgreens.
No,
Always across the street from each other.
I don't know of any Walgreens up here.
It's like if you have
I know there-
if you have an AutoZone on this side of the street, O'Reilly's is going to be on this side of the street.
Or
Yeah.
Advance.
Yep.
Sometimes
And
both.
Advance is within a mile.
Yeah, within that same strip.
I remember the theme song from the cartoon Super Chicken just stuck in my head. I don't know the cartoon Super Chicken. We need to get Anita up here now. I want to know this theme song.
Super chicken.
Hilton Littlewood. How do you do?
What's up,
Hey,
Hel?
Hilton.
Good to see you.
I'll refrain from hitting Mike with that joke. What joke? Go for it, Pat. Come on. God. I've never seen a cow jump out of a second-story window. Well, that's exactly it. They can't go down. Come on, Michael Haywood. You had to hear. You can lead them upstairs, but never down. They're not jumpers. It's
Prospecting says we still have a Western Auto in Anniston. You know, I think I saw the
Wow.
Western Auto.
I've not seen a Western Auto in decades.
Last one I saw was in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
is that a southern?
About 20
Is that
years
a
ago,
southern part store?
I think. It was probably about 20 years ago.
Is it a Southern
is.
Part store?
I mean, it honestly was, I thought. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, it's got to be. I've never even heard of it.
yeah.
Was it?
It was
were-
a great little store.
Was Anniston your first Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, no, yes, the first time I went into one, I mean, there was one in Virginia that I would pass
Yep.
100 times, never went in. But yes, the Anniston was the first Piggly Wiggly that I walked in, and I wasn't impressed.
Oh no!
I think I mean, we went looking for hot food, and it's the only grocery store that doesn't offer hot food.
What
why
in the
I was
hell?
really disappointed.
The
But-
last
It's
one
a
I was
grocery store, not a restaurant. What in the-
was
I mean, nowadays most every grocery store, modern ones have some kind of hot food.
Not a single one here.
Really,
Yep. They're grocery stores, not restaurants.
still, Publix.
no. I could see. I could see that. I could see your reasoning for that.
Yeah, I get it, but
Just
They're everywhere.
due to demographics.
Yeah, you got to remember, like, your biggest city is like 3 times bigger than my whole state.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it.
I hate the Piggly Wigglies are going away because I always thought that was the perfect name for a grocery store. Piggly
Right.
Wiggly.
right
Son of
Yeah.
a bitch.
now the prices in the grocery store were great compared to here, but some things were a little the same, I suppose.
I'm trying to remember what we purchased recently, and I was like, "What the? Oh no, you were trying to buy laundry detergent, and it was like
Yeah, rang up $12.50 for
some little bottle,
like a
and
64-ounce bottle.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The little bottle, the smaller bottle, rang up $12.50, and it had a $2 coupon.
Damn.
on it. It was get $2 off now, so I grabbed it, thinking, it's got to be way lower than that. I didn't look at the price. I figured with the $2 coupon, I was getting a deal. I get to the register, the shit rang up $12.50. And and the girl had taken the coupon off already and tried to scan it and realized that you can't scan it. You have to use your phone and do the QR code, and then they email you the coupon, and it's just a hassle. They make it a hassle so nobody does it. So you don't get the discount because you don't feel like fooling with it after you realize the price is $12.50. I'm like, yeah, you can keep it. No, thank you. The huge, what's that, 120 ounces, that big jug that they sell was $12.95. I saw that price because it was the bottom shelf and it was most obvious.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, you can have it. I didn't. I walked out of there with no laundry detergent because I wasn't going to go all the way back, switch it out.
We buy that shit at Sam's Club for like a 5-gallon bucket. It's like $10.
5-gallon bucket.
Hand pump included.
Yeah.
Not even the hand pump. It's the one where you just hold the cup under it and squeeze the little button in. It just comes out the bottom.
Huh?
Michael, hey, what's up? We got a wiggly pig in Hamlet, North Carolina.
Now you just gave me an idea for a cooler we have. That's a good use for it. We'll just fill it with laundry detergent. It's one of these Gatorade.
Yeah.
Jugs.
5-gallon. That's 10 gallons, I think.
At least 15, maybe.
I think it's 10.
Yeah, it's the exact same spout. Yeah, just
fill it with laundry detergent. Because we're not using it.
Oh, right. No, I was reading Michael's comment. He says, we got a wiggling pig in Hamlet, North Carolina. Great meat prices, but a lot of the meat comes from Mexico.
Ay, caramba.
Ah.
I
haven't bought beef or anything for so long. I don't know. There's a Piggly Wiggly in Alabama.
That's where we went.
There's a few of them in Alabama.
We went to one. That's where I went to one. First time ever.
I think we saw one
with a Bigfoot statue just right at the top of the parking lot.
That was the Piggly Wiggly?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
It was. I shit you not, this statue is. Yeah.
Let me see.
I have the picture on my phone. I won't be able
Stevie, do you do most of your grocery shopping at Publix?
What's that? No, do I do most? No. Publix is too expensive. There's certain things I'll get from there. There's certain things I'll get from Winn-Dixie. Save a lot.
Yep.
You know, they're all within the same.
When I was in South Carolina, when I was in South Carolina, I'd go to Publix to get their brand of Pop-Tarts. They were way better than any other, and they were a lot less expensive. And they had black cherry ice cream. Oh, the black cherry ice cream was so good.
The selection of ice cream is, sorry. It's too much for me. I get caught up looking at all the flavors. It's like 30 flavors.
They eat guinea pigs in Peru. Did you know? I did not know.
What?
Make me not want to visit Peru. Guinea pigs. Thank you for abandoning me.
I tried to get your check on before I left to see if you needed one, but you were too busy talking about cows going downstairs.
I can't believe I just had a DoorDash a beer. Make a phone call, do a text.
You got one, did you? Didn't you?
Well, yeah.
I don't think I bitched about what you had to do to get it without getting your ass up out of that chair.
Remember that statement later.
Okay.
Oh, if you forget, you can just watch this part of the show.
Just go back a little bit.
Reminder.
Yeah. It's funny.
I do that shit to her all the time. I'm not even 5 feet from the fridge. I just got to walk around. I'm behind a bar. There's a bar right here on the other side of me. And the fridge is right on the other side of it. And she's in the way back of the house, and I'll text her, be like, you just fucking left me without a beer. She'll come all the way out.
Hang on, folks. You might even witness him getting hit with that beer. Nope.
She'll get a lot of money if she ever hits me with it. There's There's a bounty on my head already for that. Don't worry about it.
After Ron said, "Oh, please let a rolling pin
Target,
come
too.
flying in."
Please let a rolling pin. Yeah.
After
I
Ron
don't think we.
said, "Let a rolling
Yeah, we do own a rolling pin, a regular one and a marble one.
pin." Oh, wow.
How about an iron skillet?
Oh yeah, I got a ton of them. I don't know if it's that way, Mr. Lee, but we could call it that. Sure, why not? If I was pussy whipped, I guess I would have got up and got my own damn beer.
Forgot why I picked that up to begin with.
Your glasses? What?
No, my phone.
Oh, I do that all the time. Oh, were you going to text Stevie and ask for a beer? No, you don't drink it.
No, I'm not messing around. She can reach me.
When's the last time you had a drink, Mo?
7
When's
years.
the last? 7 years?
What? Last time?
You had
You
a
had a drink?
drink.
Yeah. 7 years and what time is it? Yeah. May 1st was 7 years.
Nice. How long did
Way
it
to
take for it to become like normalcy?
Well,
Is there such thing?
no, I get it, but it depends on how you approach it, how you think about it. Like, I just decided it's something I don't do anymore.
Oh,
So I torture myself with, oh, you can't be around it, you can't do this. Like, hell, I played in pool leagues, I played in poker leagues,
And
all in bars.
Yep.
Sober. You know,
Me too, yep.
So
Not sober.
No, I did it sober. You know, it didn't bother me to be there. It was just going through the hell that I went through. There was no way that I would ever put myself in that position again to go through that.
Yeah.
Because that just sucked. The detox and whatnot.
Now, I had friends that like learn things drunk. They can't do sober. Did you have that? Like, I got a really good buddy of mine. He can't shoot pool sober worth of shit. Get him drunk, he can shoot like a motherfucker.
I've seen it. I don't. That doesn't.
Yeah, I didn't have it either. But
You know, so I never let it be a reason not to do things.
Kim said you scared yourself sober.
Well, yeah. Well, when my body wasn't going to let me drink anymore.
Okay.
Was not. It was done. You know,
she said, and I'm so proud of you.
jaundice. But I immediately jumped on it. I was like, okay, fuck this. Looked up, you know, what's good for my liver, and as far as like raw vegetables, you know, and I bought everything, and then I cleared up my liver. I cleared up the jaundice in like 3 days. You know, and I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I took, you know, I
get it.
I took control and did something. It sucks because I couldn't. that first week was just hell. But you know, I can't say I'd go back and do it again. I
could never see
want
you.
to do it again.
I couldn't see you going back to it because
No.
I've been around you long enough. I know. See, what you guys don't understand is he gets that conviction of if this is done and that's it. It's impressive to watch because it couldn't have been easy. You know, it impresses the hell out of me for anybody that has made that decision to
So do
stop.
you still get triggers like when you're out camping on these big things and people are having a beer around a fire and having fun? Do you still get like little triggers? Be like, God, I'd love to have a beer with these guys, but I ain't doing it.
No, I smoke weed.
Well, we're seeing that, Gandalf. Don't worry about it. We're talking about beer right now.
So no, I'm not. I'm not saying I've been sober for 7 years.
He just hasn't.
I
had a
haven't
drink.
drank for 7 years. No
Yeah.
alcohol. Yeah. Just so people go, "Oh, you weren't sober at that." I didn't. What I'm saying, I didn't drink for 7 years.
Yeah. I've never touched weed ever in my life. Never even tried it.
Good for you.
Wow.
No, that's a
But me and alcohol, we know each other well. It's,
No,
But
I'm
what?
saying wow.
I said, but me and alcohol, we know each other well.
Oh yeah, no, we. It was like I quit. It was like losing a limb. No. Oh, sorry. You know what I mean?
Thank God, and thank God for weed.
Right.
Folks, you've done something to be proud of. Weed is all right.
Yep. That's
And it's
right.
weird how that whole society and the way they think about it has shifted so much. Because
Yeah.
rewind 10 years ago and nobody would have said the words like, weed's okay. Weed's all right. That's great.
Sharon Guy just said I stopped cold turkey everything the day I found out I was pregnant with my daughter.
Yeah, I remember you saying
Yes.
Yeah,
That would do it.
motivate-
I have no
Motivation.
kids, but that would do it. I could see it.
that. It's that reason to. It's that, and it's like that it's an awakening where you're like, oh shit, yeah, I got to do this,
Right.
and you do it, and you don't look back. You just fucking do it, and that's the new you.
I bartended for a number of years to get me through school, and I will attest to the fact I would much rather deal with somebody smoking than somebody drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
somebody smoking, the most upset they're going to get is when they run out of snacks or weed. You don't know what they're going to get upset about. I mean,
Pot
You just don't
smokers
know.
are the most intelligent people you'll ever meet. Take their pipes and everything away they can smoke it with one time. You'll fucking see them figure out some shit. It's-
I'm a guy.
they all become engineers all of a sudden. It's crazy.
Guyver the hell out of it.
I would MacGyver the hell out of it.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. You need what? Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, I seen when we were in Somalia. I seen soup cans, pop cans, you name it, turned into weed smoking devices. It was
Oh
I know
yeah.
how to do that. Well, I used to, should I say.
Pop cans are easy.
I've seen apples, potatoes.
Indeed.
Some
There was a
foil.
pen
Yeah.
involved in that one. In the apple, there's a pen involved.
Toilet paper roll. I've seen that. Toilet paper roll and foil.
I was gonna say you need
And foil.
foil.
Yep.
We're so delinquents, such delinquents. Great upbringing.
Yes, Mike.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
Right?
It's a medicine that helps people with a lot of different things, and it can be, Sharon. You are right. It can be a medicine that helps people with a lot of things, but because where we live, it's considered a drug, and it's. I think it still is no. They just dropped it. It used to be a class 4. What is it now?
No idea.
I don't
Federal
know.
government just dropped it. I think it's a class 2 or something now. But
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Just clean these damn
I'm a
things.
certified genius. Me too.
Certified genius. Sure, certified's involved.
Certified.
Yeah. Yeah, I
don't.
I don't drink daily. I don't drink daily. I drink in the evening, maybe, but not daily at all. Not even close. Normally towards the end of the week. Your Thursday, Friday, Saturday kind of thing at night. And I don't get hammered. I've been hammered, don't get me wrong. But I don't drink that much. I'll have 5-6 beers, and that's about it. Now, when I get on moonshine, if you see me drinking that, now we're in a different story. It's when I have my apple pie in my hand, it's game on. It's
High moonshine.
Yeah, I'm every white person there is in the world before they go to the bar. We're gonna get fucked up, bitch. Mm-mm.
I had moonshine like legit, or
Yeah, mine's real. Yeah, mine's real.
once.
Yeah.
I did once. I had it.
I got it in
Never wanted it again.
got it in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
I was in high
Been
school.
there.
I did a roof job on a trailer, and the woman's brother came over and was like, how you doing? And hands me this mason jar of liquid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, hello, and thank him, and it was just like, don't tell anybody where you got it. It's like, no worries, thank you. Yeah, kicked my ass.
Yeah, I didn't have such a good experience with moonshine.
No,
That's
it
all
wasn't. It
took.
wasn't terrible.
Oh no, I'm saying mine was just god awful.
Welcome in, Mr. Dill. Caveman's favorite steak? T-Rex. Feed the whole family and the rest of them. Jesus.
I really got it.
I've seen the picnic table in the city park turned into a pipe. They carved a hole for the bowl and into the top, and then a hole drilled into the side of the table. The side of the table, and then the hole on the top, and then drill, and then a wine corkscrew. What? The hole. Oh, I get it. Okay. They could just like sit on the end of the table then and like put. I got you. Interesting. Never seen that.
Ingenuity.
That took some time. Mm-mm.
Sharon guy said, "Y'all hit that like." Thank you,
Yeah.
Sharon.
Did I see?
Colton says that a moonshine pot is a good time.
Sure.
Dill,
I
how are you?
I didn't see her. I saw Michael say hi.
Yeah, I'm scrolling up and I'm like,
Yep.
oh, there it is.
Hi, Miss Dill.
Hello, Miss Steele.
So me reading out Mrs. Deal comment doesn't count, but Michael says hi. I see how y'all are. All right. Mm-hmm.
You already do. I mean, don't act surprised.
Calm down there, Tink Tink. I'll weld your feet together, I swear to God.
Catch me first.
Mike, convince her to get a lift kit so she can change her height.
Right? I told her that many times. All she's got to do is just put new shocks in. She can be 6 foot easy.
Sharon, take care. Good to see you. As he says, see y'all at Big Blue Wiggly.
Right.
We wish.
Good night, Sharon.
Be safe.
Honestly, Steve, until you held that up, I didn't know they made tennis shoes for that style of.
That's not made for that style. That's just a regular tennis shoe. I bought them at Macy's. they're. It's hard sometimes, certain shoes, but with the Converse, the tongue has a little, what is that, elastic almost, where the tongue doesn't flop around. They're not like the old school.
Yep.
I remember when if you didn't tie them right, your tongue ended up halfway under your foot.
Well, it wouldn't bother you. I mean, I didn't. What's the difference?
but that helps widen it so that I can put the shoe foot in the
So,
shoe.
random question: is your foot size the same?
Yes. Yeah. Thereabouts. Yes. That's what's,
Alright.
I think that's what makes it awkward is that the height doesn't match the proportion of my body. I still wear the same size shoe. That's, I guess, what I've always walked on. So changing that, well, God, I don't know if I could go with it. Like if it was a smaller foot,
No, because I can see how you would like looking down, or it would just feel
Weird.
mentally.
yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know,
Well, yeah. If you were like a 7.5 women's, and all of a sudden you got a 12 men's, I'm like, what?
Clown feet and all of it.
Motherfucker made me a downhill skier. That son of a bitch.
Oh wow.
Is that why he got that boat? We're going water skiing.
Hey, Pearls.
Hey, 12 Pearls.
Oh,
Good to
Pearls,
see ya.
how are you? Moonshine can sneak up on you.
We got to quit talking about moonshine. I'm going to get up and pour a glass in a minute.
Well, if it's made right, it's 190 proof.
No, this is
Or
apple
better.
pie, so it's taken down with the cinnamon, the apple, and so, but it's still up there.
And what's the proof?
Probably like 170, 160.
Which is still more than most, except for Everclear. I think
Yeah.
Everclear is 190. It's been a while since I bartended. And then Ron Bacardi had a 151. Most everything else is going to be around 100 or 80.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, in between that. Yep. I'm fine as a frog's hair. That's good to hear, Pearls.
I was I was just about to ask. How are you, bro? I was like, wait, what? Get out of my head.
Right.
You'll never hear me say that.
I know.
I hear everybody else say it. But
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome, Oklahoma. My family's distribution center was once the front for running moonshine. My grandpa did that. He bought a lot of our farmland and everything, but we farm to this day running moonshine.
Bobby wants to know, how were things after the storm,
Christy.
Christine?
Yeah, I hear like South Florida's flooding. How are you guys?
We're good.
We're good.
Good?
It's all south.
We
It
haven't
is.
gotten any rain in a while. Like,
We'll get little
Measurable.
showers, a couple thunderstorms, but it's
I
all
was going to
been
say, it
south.
doesn't rain in your part of Florida every day at 3 o'clock like the rest of Florida?
Yes, every day when I get ready to leave work to come home, it rains about the same time. It's around 3:30, 4 o'clock.
That's got to suck.
Well,
Every day you bring an umbrella?
What sucks is getting stuck behind a tourist that's not used to the rain, and it's a one-lane highway
Or
for
local.
the next 16
You should
miles.
You should see the Florida cars up here in the wintertime. You're right. I agree with you. It's,
or a local
Yeah.
that only
You get
drives the speed limit.
the absolute speed limit to where you can't possibly do the speed limit behind them.
You know,
know.
it's 30 miles an hour, and they go 30 miles an hour. Where normally everybody else still go like 40.
Yeah.
Some will push it faster, but I usually don't go over 40.
They'll go around you if you're not going their speed, for the most part.
Not on that road.
I'm on my ride to work.
This one.
My ride to work. They'll go around you, but I've had that happen a couple times, getting stuck behind like a Kroger delivery truck where it says on the truck they're being monitored GPS for speed. So they will not go nowhere near the speed. So they're
Some
going
of them-
way below.
some of them, we have them up here. They're electronically governed, and the GPS knows the speed of the highway you're on, and they can't speed.
Yeah. So I've
It's
seen
literally
that.
the truck limit.
It's literally, they have signs on their tailgates or the back somewhere that say that.
Mhm.
I've seen a couple of those, but for the most part, it says it's being monitored. The Kroger grocery delivery service? Those trucks will not go near the speed limit, and it sucks getting stuck behind them on the way to work. It's like, come on, guys, at least do the speed limit, you know?
Yeah.
You will never see my family's grocery store
Yeah.
doing that, just so you know.
I'm sure.
They're German. It's all about efficiency. Get there, get it done, get them. The whole grocery store set up that way.
We're all reading.
Anybody coming up? They only have 30 minutes left.
I
was
think
reading-
Jim's just trying to get somebody to shut me up.
No, I say again, you've been very restrained tonight, Mike.
Mm.
Christy said it was 80-mile-per-hour winds and baseball-size hail.
It's
Oh,
actually-
damn.
Wow.
Hello, Sarah.
That's hail coming at baseball speeds. It's,
Yeah, that's
No, it's faster than baseball speeds.
well, the pro pitchers, pitch 100 and something,
Okay.
110, 20 fast
Yeah.
pitch?
that's close. Yeah.
Sorry, if they're hitting 110, I don't know if anybody's pitching 110.
Mm.
That's fast.
I'm
Yeah.
not
I said-
Googling it, but I'm just going to take a guess.
I'm 100. It's around 100.
I don't know.
80,
I've never been wrong in my life, only mistaken once in 1987. It was
80's up there with it, I'm sure.
my flock is everywhere. What's going on?
How are you, Sarah?
And breaking some of the windows, but we're safe, and that's the important part to you, RJ.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's been a crazy year for crazy weather already. So, breaking record temps all over the place, massive hailstorms, tornadoes. Ohio led the country in tornadoes for the longest time. It's been crazy. The Model T Ford in the 1930s, top speed 16 mile an hour. Brave motherfucker right there. Then 36 leaving the cops in the dust.
That's wild.
Yep. Yeah, there's one here named after my grandpa, and it's right past our farm from Spiritwood Lake, North Dakota. If you look right across the highway from it, it's called Moonshine Trail. It was named after my grandpa running moonshine.
Mhm.
That's cool.
It is.
We were on the beach, not far from Daytona, and that's where it started. That whole Daytona, there was
Yep.
moonshine.
That's how NASCAR started with
Yeah.
moonshine running.
That's
Yeah.
the beach that I
But
go
yeah,
to.
we were on it. I'm like, how did they run a race on this beach? Had to be low tide, but
It was always low tide. It was planned, and they would start at the park where I would park. That's one of my favorite beaches. If in the middle of that parking lot, in this little nook of a cutout of they call it a park. It's a beach entrance, but there's a plaque with the race car flags. With the that explains it all, and there's a map. And I know
Yeah.
on some phone at some point I took a picture of it, but it tells the whole story and it kind of marks it. If you pay attention to like down the beach from where the bathrooms are, there's a map and it shows where that starting point was, and they would go down and around sand coming up the roadway, which now is the roadway, and then go back down and around the beach. Yeah. So
Chrissy wants you to take her face off.
Oh, you have her popped up, yeah.
We're up top.
You have her comment highlighted still.
oh my
Her
God.
comment.
I can't. I have my screen blown up so I can see.
She said, "Mo, take my face
Yeah.
off."
Put your glasses back on, Mokes. God damn it.
I'm actually going. Shush.
You let me know if that works out. I'll try it later.
As you
Oh,
can
you'll
tell.
know.
As you can tell. Doesn't work. Lord. It doesn't work when I tell him. Shut
Yeah.
you.
Never has.
Like, dude, see, it didn't work out. Yeah, I saw I was there.
Nobody can tell Gandalf shit. It's not happening.
Oh God, you're killing me.
Excuse me. Oh, I
Jeez.
gotta shrink.
I know you put glasses on. I'm an ugly son of a bitch.
I feel like I could see into the future.
Oh, between me and Jim, yeah, I get it. I just got to grow it out a little more. This is lapping. It's so well needed. You're welcome, CRJ.
It is though.
Yeah, Stevie even she even wore her summer dress for this.
I did indeed. Come back in the show, you'll see. They're like, what the hell? It's a tank top.
Or some went, oh,
You
that's
see
nice.
that? Uh-huh.
They weren't here.
Lee said, oh my God, no. When you put your glasses on.
Oh, well. Still can't
I
see.
said it's Mr. Lee's fault that you don't wear them all the
Mhm.
time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's all his fault.
Plus, it's like
Because he makes fun of you.
haven't
What?
to tell him.
You got a
Oh,
screen in
it's
front of
wrong.
you. You got a
You don't
screen in
want
front of you, right, Stevie?
I do.
Yeah, but you can see it now when he's looking directly at the computer. You can see the whole computer in the glasses. Yeah.
Yes.
And then, like on your phone, when he's looking at it, you can
That's
zoom.
That's how
You can
spying,
zoom in on that like so far. It's crazy,
That's how spying happens whenever there's a video chat or
you know. And then you can literally read things and everything out people's glasses. It's
Yep.
nuts.
right off the lenses.
Yep.
Awesome.
He's looking up so it doesn't glare. So it's awesome.
Yep. So them are coming off. That's. My stepfather grew up with Junior Johnson, Buckshot, Morris, Bad Hardy, and he will be. Is that one name? Put commas in there. Buckshot Hardy, and he will be in Crowder Moonshine in Atlanta.
I've got a short with a steel in it.
I don't know.
Buckshot.
You broke up bad there, Jim, on my end. I don't know what you said.
I said I posted a short probably earlier this year, I think it was, and it was of a display of the history of moonshine in North Carolina.
Oh, how long ago? How long ago did you post it? Do you remember? About?
Give me a second, and I'll find out exactly when.
No, don't worry about that. If we get one of the mods to drop you a link, I'll check it out.
He's counting.
Put your glasses back on. You lost count. You can't see how many fingers you're holding up.
And you do.
That's why I'm not good at math.
Don't have enough fingers and toes. Did you guys see the new math? And I'm not talking about the what the hell is it called?
Oh wait, come on! Not new math. Somebody's having another stab at it.
No, it's weird. It's there was a new math in America, and that was Common Core, but this is different. This is they do finger movements for the where you slide the beads back and forth. What the hell is that thing called?
Abacus.
Abacus. And each move of the abacus means something, and they do finger It looks like a gang sign from an autistic person. They're just doing some weird shit with their fucking hand.
Oh,
And like all these numbers are flashing quick on the screen. And then like all of a sudden at the end of the class, all the kids are like, 9! The fuck? And it's abacus finger movement or something like that is the name of it. And it is funky as all hell. you'll literally see this whole class of kids like doing really quick things with their hands, and they're doing abacus movements. Each finger is like 1, the thumb is 5, and then you keep track on the other hand of 5, 10s, 15, 20s, 50s, and off of each of the one of the movements, and it looks weird.
See it practice it.
Huh? What?
It's they see you've been practicing.
Yeah. I watched about 3 videos of it, and now I can get my wife off in like 30 seconds. It's fucking great.
There's that line.
There he goes. That's the Mike I expected. Mike, it was February the 8th.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Right there. Jim's camera at dawn. Moonshine short. Got it right in chat.
Mr. Lee's already found it. Should have known. He's bashful, but he sure can find those links fast.
He's good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why he has that wrench.
I can't see that.
I'm not even looking.
Put your glasses on.
Thanks. No, now I want to take them off.
North
See,
Alabama cryptid, what's going on?
You're not getting adjusted to them because you don't leave them on long enough.
Yeah, what she said.
It's true.
I'm going to use that excuse later in the bedroom.
I'm worried about the glare, and I'm like, I'm kind of waiting.
Quit worrying about the glare. Nobody else is worried about it until you say something.
Yeah, nobody cares. When Gandalf speaks, we all listen.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Now that Mike said that, every time he puts the glasses on, all I can see is Gandalf smoking a joint.
Well, now that you mention it, Jim, I do too.
Right?
Oh my God.
But you started it, Mike.
I can just see it. I can just see it now.
How are you?
Hey,
Well, we should do it, Harry.
how are you?
Hey, Pearl.
Can you hear us?
She's adjusting.
All right, guys.
Oh,
Can y'all hear me?
We can
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
you.
yeah.
Can you hear us?
All right. Well, I'm having a little trouble hearing y'all. Do I have to press the YouTube play?
No.
No, that's YouTube. You're on StreamYards now. You should just hear us.
You gotta get off
Yeah.
of
You gotta get out of
I'm
YouTube.
having trouble hearing all of y'all.
Get out
Uh-oh.
of YouTube.
I don't have on earphones.
Okay.
But if your phone
Maybe that's it. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
We can hear you. Turn
Well,
off
okay. Hi, y'all. I love y'all. This is Pearls. Good to see ya. Hope everybody's still kicking. Many prayers for you. Many blessings for you. I remember lots of your faces, and the moon's fixing to rise, and we're coming full circle astronomically. Okay, scientifically, astronomically, heavenly. The clock is becoming to be full circle, and this isn't necessarily. It can tell a story in the heavens, yes, but it's scientifically proven. And I could say, is everybody looking at the signs in the world? And if you are, you feel it inside you right now. And I was just wondering if y'all have done any talking about that lately.
I got no idea what you're talking about.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
Well, the constellations and a 12,000-year Earth cycle coming full circle.
I mean, I've heard about it, but
I haven't.
it hasn't been a topic that I've really paid
And
attention
and the thunderstorms are getting a little worse. I mean, I noticed
I
I
have
had a
noticed
really bad lightning storm.
Yeah, the weather is
Different
definitely
weather patterns. I've
different.
noticed that, and
I could be drowned out by crickets. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh no, we hear you fine.
I'll have to rig myself better. Do I need to just put you on my speaker?
No, you're fine.
She's not hearing us.
You know, y'all got to forgive my unprofessionality of all of this, okay?
No,
But
you're
I love
fine.
you. Nighty night.
Oh, she's not hearing us at all. So all that
Oh,
was just
that's
said,
bad.
she was talking and
wrong button, Pearl.
she couldn't hear us. I don't know if it was earbuds or, but I got that she wasn't hearing us.
I don't know. But Pearl, thank you so much for
I
coming
know.
on.
I wish it was all right. I wanted to talk. It's so good to see you. It's been a while. It's actually been a while.
She's very cool.
I heard you describe her as the true definition of Southern hospitality.
Yes.
When he met her.
Well, yeah. When I left, that was my impression when I left, because I stopped and stayed at Pearl's house when I was passing through, and it was
Without
she
me ever
was
hearing
the
you,
definition of Southern hospitality.
without me ever hearing you say that, I would think that of her as well, just from what I knew of her. And
Yeah.
so you said that. When he said that, I'm like, yes, fucking A, that's it. She's just a kind soul, and she's.
It's just so weird though now that he has the glasses on when he speaks. It's like a scholar speaking. Like everybody just kind of quiets and they're like, "Hold on, he's gonna say something cool."
It's Gia Putton all over again.
What's it?
Mr. Lee said Moogs did meet her, yes.
Like without the glasses and that whole story, I would have faded off and been like, "What?" But with the glasses on, I was just intrigued. It was.
Pearls, we could hear you. You just couldn't hear us. You sounded great and you looked fine.
Absolutely. Excuse me. Now she's got to go back and listen to what I
Clock in
always
the
said.
Heavens.
Yeah.
I don't know what Clock in the Heavens is.
That deals with the astrological, the way everything moves.
Yeah. The 12,000
But
year
like, if you
cycle.
believe in like the astrological stuff and everything, like if you're Virgo, Pisces, all this, it's all about 4.5 months off now, 5 months, I believe. So if you're a Virgo, you're actually not, because the way everything shifts from the month you were born. About the.
Huh.
Which way is it shifting?
Yeah, really, left to right.
Well, it always shifts clockwise the way we rotate around. So.
Sure.
So you're about 4.5, 5 months ahead. So from your actual true astrological sign, if you figure it out. But
So those astrologers that are giving predictions for next week, they're actually predicting 4.5 months ago.
no, they just have the wrong signs with the wrong predictions because it's all off by about 5 months.
Mr. Lee
So-
said, yes, star signs are all messed up.
Yeah.
I blame it on daylight savings time. Damn
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. He has the glasses on, so you know he's right.
it.
I say let's get the clock set somewhere and leave it. Forget changing it. I'm done with changing clocks. I say let's get the
Oh, sorry.
somewhere.
It kicked me out, and I went back in, and I don't know why the volume went up. That was weird.
Astronomy is not astrological. Yeah, you're right. Astronomy isn't, but it's still, they deal with the same things, the suns and the stars and the phases. So you're right, they are not the same thing, but they're based off the same principle. Thank you.
On the floor.
No, it just fell off there. I didn't throw it on the floor, for fuck's sakes.
I say, if we're gonna start throwing beer cans on the floor, you're on your own.
She's full of empty threats.
I somehow imagined you spiking that bitch on the ground because you're all mad.
I noticed that it worked, so I'm gonna start.
I wouldn't. It'll work again.
Hey, how about some apple pie?
Oh, now we need apple pie too.
Kim said you can move to AZ. We don't change times.
I know, lucky sons of biscuits.
No, it's you end up changing time zone.
Hey, yeah, they say it was done for the farmers, but I say horseshit.
Yeah, that's what it originally.
Yeah, they say it was originally the time savings and all that was put in place for farmers and this and that. We know the changes of the clock and everything. We don't need to take and cut the bottom off a blanket and resew it to the top to figure out the time change. It's just stupid.
They did it for longer harvest time. Is what
It's the same. Why, thank you.
I know. I'm just saying was the reasoning behind it. I'm not saying I agree with it. I mean,
I know. Only some white president would think like cutting the bottom off a blanket and sewing it to the top would make it longer. It's doesn't work that way.
well, apparently it has because
We have more daylight now. No, the fuck you don't. It's the same amount. It's 24 hours. That's it. Take advantage of it or don't. We don't need like a special time zone to do so.
True story.
Oh, I know.
I'm trying to get used to these.
I can see clearly now.
No, I can't. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get used to these.
I think you can actually see better. I can actually tell you can see better with them on. I can tell just by watching the stream, you can see better with your glasses on. Because when you have them off and you got to read something,
Yeah.
what did you say?
Yeah, but I also had to magnify the screen.
Right.
So like, I'm looking at the screen. I only see like this part of like, I don't see anything above here.
Well, you're lucky I wasn't wearing pants, so.
Hey, I put on a shirt so I could come on this place.
Donald, what's up?
There's not a sign when you come in, Jim. It doesn't say no shirt, no shoes, no service. You can come in how you.
I wouldn't do that to Moggs and Stevie.
There was one guy that did that. I don't remember who it was. He came on a few times with no shirt. He was always outside screwing around.
I put on a tank top.
I'm guessing, yes.
Was that Polly? I think so.
I think
Yeah.
it was Polly.
Always had some weird off-kilter one-liner jokes.
Yeah,
Paul?
Yeah.
but he was funny.
Paul's
Oh, yeah, he was. Yeah.
Don't know what happened to him.
No.
I'd like to know what happened to him. He's, all right.
I reached out to him not long ago.
Okay.
Didn't get a response. Kind of, but not
Aw.
really. It was.
Mr. Lee, thanks
I
for
hope he's well.
posting Jim's link.
Oh, every little thing's going to be all right. That's what it says.
That's right.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Lee. That's much appreciated.
Means he's zooming in
I
on
know.
everything, so I gotta take these up.
No, I ain't zooming in on anything. I leaned over and read it. I just leaned over and read it. All I had to do was read the bottom 3 sentences, and then I figured out what the rest said.
That's good, right?
That was a Bob Marley quote, wasn't it? Didn't he have a whole song? Every little thing gonna
Pretty
be
Little Bird.
alright.
Yep.
3 Little Birds. That's the
Yep.
song.
He was having a rough patch, and I hope he's okay. Me too. He was funny.
Yeah, that's what I said. I hope he's well.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's really weird is like when Mogs puts his hand up, we see his shadow behind Stevie. It's freaking crazy. Not that one. Raise your hand outright. Your other hand outright.
He's talking to you.
Yeah, there. See the shadow?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Kind of low. Good catch.
Yeah. So when he gets talking with his hands and that hand gets moving, you see the shadow going behind Steven. What in the fuck?
So yeah, so he's like, wait a minute, what?
Yep.
Well, we did that one show and somebody said it was Jen, I believe, spotted a light of some sort. I said it was a bug, a gnat. You know, but I went back and looked, and yeah, you can see this something
Hmm?
flying right.
Yeah, when you
behind
guys first went to this setup, when Mogs would raise his hand, I'd see it come into your screen. No, that irritated the shit out of me.
you mean like that?
Yeah. Because his is zoomed different. Like if you raise your hand up again, See how big the fucking hand looks in his screen?
Yeah.
And then how little his looks in hers? It doesn't match up.
I've said that. I
It's
look like
great.
I'm sitting back farther than I actually am. That's how I feel looking through.
I know, but when you reach into his and your hand goes poof, like you fucking ate your spinach for the day.
All right, ready?
Yeah. See? You like see this little wrist in your picture and then this fucking hand. And then it works backwards. Like when he reaches, you see this big arm go across and then this little hand comes in. We got these little hands. It's,
Put your arm facing this. Just
see?
You can do that.
You get this big fucking arm and then this little hand comes in.
and then
I've never, let me see your hands.
look. Why?
How big is your hand?
Oh,
I never really, like,
We can't see either one of your fucking hands,
I
by the
know.
way.
I know.
never doing it this way.
Here, go your way. I'm gonna.
No.
Go your way. I want my hand to be bigger. Fucker. I would love a camera lens like that to send my wife dick pictures. That'd be great. Put it on that side of it. I fucking can see.
Easy. No,
Until you went below the belt, that was a good observation.
Oh yeah, no, my OCD doesn't let shit like that go. It just picks up on it, and it's terrible.
I noticed it earlier, but I didn't.
down till it's
They don't
dead.
reach across that much.
Mm-mm.
He needs a fake doobie so he can, when he puts the glasses on.
No, it's just
The vault of bullshit. What's going on? Maybe that might not be bullshit. BS.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
it's not bachelor.
I've just learned to never assume on YouTube.
Yeah.
True. That's very true.
It's bullshit. All right.
Miss Dilly, have you fallen asleep on your leather couch again? Inquiring minds want to know. But Miss
Oh,
Dilly
my.
wants to know more than most.
Yeah.
Mr. Lee went and watched the Cliff short that I told you about.
Yep.
After I told him it was looking straight down on three sides. And apparently he has trouble dealing with heights.
Oh, no, that don't bother me. I've jumped out of airplanes and helicopters and you name it. The height thing ain't gonna bother me.
No, I had trouble with something similar to that recently. Like, it wasn't yours though, although there were like two videos like in the last 2 days where I was like, nope, couldn't watch them. I saw what the angle, whatever they were doing. I just couldn't watch that depth perception.
motion,
I was like, nope.
The
Next.
trend that went around where the kids climbed the highest fucking shit they could by hand and took selfies on the top of like cell phone towers in the middle of skyscrapers, them I do not like. Because like one wrong move and then like you're watching that kid plummet to his death, and there are them videos on YouTube. And
Yeah.
it was just stupidity to me.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's well, we're talking about people who, what did they do? Eat Tide Pods?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that happened. Yeah.
Just, you know, same people.
Hmm.
See what happens when you eat Tide Pods, dumbasses.
But that whole trend with them like free climbing the top of these outrageously tall things
Yeah,
It's insane.
to take selfies at the highest point they can to beat the other person that went this high. Mm.
No.
there are people out there that are trained to do that.
Yep.
Then there's people who are not, and those are usually the dumbasses that.
That hold
Yep.
up all the
Slip
resources.
ball.
that need
Yep.
to be
Slip ball
somewhere
and then hold up traffic for fucking 6 hours as they find all your pieces and stick it back in the hard hat you were wearing.
Police, all the resources, local resources being gobbed up by an idiot that just wanted to get views.
Exactly.
It's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes of fame.
Right?
More like
Well, you'll like
seconds
the big
on a short.
Whatever, depends on the
Yeah.
height.
you'll like the big hike I'm going on here in a couple of weeks, because I'll be walking right along a ledge with about a 200-foot sheer drop off to the left.
You be careful out there. I know you.
Oh, I will be.
I know
I'll
you
be
will.
as careful as I can.
But I gotta say it. I mean,
Well, we appreciate it. I know what you mean. You're good.
Where is this at, Jim?
I'm going to hike Grandfather Mountain.
Oh,
It's,
okay. Yeah.
3 miles. 3 miles out, 3 miles back. 3 peaks, and each peak is a 1,000-foot climb.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've been training for and trying to lose weight. I'm down 15 pounds.
Good for you.
heck yeah.
Very cool.
It
That's
is.
15 pounds left. I'll have to climb up them ladders, Holland.
Now that you say it, you do look like an Ethiopian version of Mogs.
Lord.
Wow.
And on that note,
That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
Well, that just
That's
reminds
2
me.
hours, folks. That's
That
just
oh wow,
what? Somebody say 2 hours?
It
I
is.
I haven't looked at the clock.
2 hours, 3 minutes, 4 seconds.
3
I
minutes and
blew
5.
up. It's
six,
you can see my
7.
screen. I can't see.
He zoomed in so far so he can read.
Put your
that.
glasses back on, Mogs.
Can't see the rest of the screen.
That's going to be my new line every time I come in. You're not wearing them. Put your glasses on, Mogs. You got to read this.
That's all right. 24 watching still. Poor bastards.
Mhm. I have 26 on my end, but yep. Let's go to that.
Or the
Oh.
other two.
There you go.
Not the other two.
Well,
I just went to all messages. It stayed 26. So
Damn, I hate that. I've run the whole show on top. That's why I'm not keeping up with chat.
there's really not a difference.
There is on my phone.
I gotta
There is.
apologize to chat. I
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I didn't pay
couldn't
attention
see it.
to chat tonight.
He didn't have his glasses on.
I never have my glasses on, dude.
He never does.
Just suddenly.
This is the most he's ever worn these glasses.
Yeah, it is.
What up, Cynthia? Good to see you. Man, I am late. You are late. We're at the end of 2 hours. You're lucky Mogs is running over. He couldn't read the time. He didn't have his glasses on.
He's gonna say it. You know it.
Nice, Cynthia.
Yeah, this is the longest he's ever worn the glasses. I'm impressed.
Maybe if we all start giving him shit about not being able to read shit, he'll start wearing them more.
I still have to make. Motherfucker.
Well, see, there you go.
Coming.
Oh, like,
Your eyes ain't adjusted to seeing where the fuck shit is yet.
Oh,
Judy Wheeler, how you doing,
Said he
Judy?
was working well.
duty.
Cynthia, I'm glad you popped in.
Absolutely. It's just what I was going to say.
You have a good night. No, I'm kidding. I am, but I'm not.
We have, you guys, it's like not like we have someplace to be.
No.
I love how you guys caught fucking Sasquatch coming and going in your cameras. That's great.
Did we know?
Yeah, look right behind fucking Moog. Sasquatch is going fucking that way, and you look right up on your shelf, and that motherfucker's heading that way. You got him coming and going.
Oh, yeah. But what's funny,
Mine is mirrored, so it doesn't look that
Yeah.
way in mine.
all I have to do is go like I shouldn't have these lights in here. But, that's...
See, but even in his camera, they're going opposite directions. See?
Are
Yeah.
In Moog's camera, his with the picture, it's heading that way, and yours is heading that way.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
I see it.
You have it mirrored, don't you?
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah.
My camera's mirrored. Mirrored.
I mirror mine
Yeah.
too. My left is left and my right is right. I do it
Well,
too.
if I didn't, you wouldn't be able to read
Yeah.
the Three Little Birds quote. You wouldn't have been able to read. Well, if you'd have read it backwards, but it'd have been backwards. If I switch it.
You think I can't read backwards? I'm
Well, I
fucking
don't read
juvenile.
Wow. Anything. No, I'm kidding. In regards to you is what I was going to say.
Listen, Tink Tink.
Sorry.
What is Kim?
She's got her Chuck Taylors on now, so they don't think.
Actually, I do not.
Oh, you don't?
Nope.
You had them on earlier.
Show.
Oh no, she's not. She
I-
doesn't even have her legs on.
Nope. Not at all.
Not just.
Does that, like, little question, does that feel like weird then? Like when you're sitting there?
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you feel like you're like fifth grade again in a high chair? Just like, look.
I do that. I've done that. Like, whee.
Like my cousin Howard, like he got sideswiped by a drunk driver, lost his leg right below the knee. And my favorite thing to do, like right after he fucking did it, was like run into his room and scare the shit out of him. You can see the nub under the blanket just fucking swirling around everywhere. So is it like the shit was funny as fuck. Like we recorded the shit and everything.
Oh, jeez.
I'm what?
Back in that day, like the small camcorder, not the big fucking thing, but like the we used to have so much fucking fun with his ass all the time. I got a lot of college chicks' number because of his fake leg. It was all back in that day. It was wood, and it was all carved and everything. It had metal through the shank, and then the foot and everything was wood. You would walk up to him at bonfires and like pull your deer hunting knife out and stab him in his fucking fake leg, and all the girls would freak the fuck out. Oh my god! And he'd be like, "I need your number. We got to report this." Okay.
Wow.
We used to have bets with like all the drunk college chicks at bonfires and guys. All the drunk college guys at bonfires be like, "We're gonna see who can hold their leg in the fire the longest." And I'd put my cousin Howard in there. I got $20 on him, and everybody start throwing money in. And then all the drunk guys is like, "I'm stronger than you are. I can hold my leg in there fucking longer." Would jump in. Oh, we won a lot of money.
I wonder how long, how long did people hold out? Like, what were they willing to endure? Like, were their shoes like in flames before they?
Yes, that's happened. Yep. Howard, I bought Howard many pairs of pants because he lost them during that bet. And he had a fake leg, for fuck's sakes.
No más pantalones.
I used to get out of fucking class early and shit and go over to his house and like fucking steal it was an Allen wrench. You'd take the foot off of the bottom of the leg, take his fucking leg or his foot and hide it. That shit was hilarious. carve shit out of it, like make a duck, put it back on there. Sometimes you'd wake up in the fucking morning, we'd all been drinking and shit, and be like, I'm gonna kick your ass, not till you find that foot you ain't. Fuck you.
Fucking- looks like a duck every time he steps. All he goes. "Wah."
I wish I could have put a squeaky toy in it. That's a good idea. He still got the fake leg, obviously. I'm gonna try
Yeah, have a
that.
good night.
Good night,
Talk to you
Kim.
soon. Love you.
Good to see you. I want to see that picture.
Which one?
The 12-year-old you fishing.
Yeah, I want to see it too. Make a channel, do a post, do something.
Make a channel.
I know the picture she's talking about. I don't know where it is. I don't know who
She
has it.
said she
Well,
has
apparently she has it.
it. She has it. That was the whole thing. She said it's not online, but she has it.
I was still hoping they'd post some more sunsets, sunrises.
Didn't you? Were you here earlier?
You played the video.
Yeah. Oh shit! What did I do with that?
I got in a little late today.
I was out there fishing before the sun came up the other morning, and got a
Well,
hit, but couldn't. I didn't.
it's
hook it.
weird because now we have open water out here. You know, we're not used to that. It's usually covered with lily pads. So we're able to get worms and fish out in places we couldn't get to before.
Now.
Hey, Mogs,
Hey, well,
is that you?
yes, it is.
And I sent you a message like 6 months ago with the picture I was going to send you that you ain't looked at yet.
Don't think so.
With the Sasquatch laying there with the raccoon covering his private parts?
I might have seen it. It's not
No, you ain't looked at it yet. Nope.
really.
It's a messenger. He can tell.
Sure, there was a reason. It's-
I told you I was going to message you. I'm like, I need your address, and I didn't want you to put it out publicly. I'm like, I'm going to send you a picture. And it would have looked awesome behind you, like just a Sasquatch laying there with the raccoon over his private parts holding it. It was $5.99 on Temu or Temu or whatever the.
How to freaking pronounce it?
Tomato,
Yep.
tomato.
Mhm.
Now I hear the damn song.
Which one?
The Teamer song.
It's not like there's only one.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Sasquatch song. Me too.
I'm gonna get motion sickness from these things because I have to.
Your depth
my
perception
focus
is off.
in the center. It's,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Oh, speak, oh wise one. What was that?
Sorry.
Oh, that's too good.
I'm not even. I'll behave.
Mike DM me. That's Donald Fuller. What?
Yeah, Volt BS. You didn't know that's Donald Fuller.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, is that the email? DM you at Donald Fuller? Where? What? Donald. No. No, Donald.
Excuse me.
We need to think of a good song to put in Stevie's head instead of that new song.
It's-
Baby shark. Doo, 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 doo. No, you lost two legs. That's a bad one. It's
Not that one.
You bastard.
Something CCR. That would be a good one to get in our head.
I don't know. I learned the other day who sang the song I've been singing since I was like 6 from Moog. So Tuesday. There's a skeeter on my Peter. Whack it off, whack it off. There's a dozen on my cousin. I can hear them fucking buzzing. There's a skeeter on the Peter. Whack it off.
That y'all were talking about earlier. He sings that song.
Dr. Dirty.
That guy. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
I hate that song.
Christy
Oh, the
said-
Baby Shark or the Skeeter on the Peter song? Which one's here, Jay?
She said the same. She said, I hate that song.
It's
I think she meant the Baby Shark song.
oh, probably. Well, let's see.
I just thought it would be a bad song for you, Stevie. I forgot about the leg thing. It was
What are we
a
talking
terrible
about?
idea. It's a terrible theme song for somebody who lost their legs. It was fucking
Oh, Baby Shark.
Baby Shark, do Baby Shark, do. Son of a bitch.
You did it again.
Oh, I'm just glad he didn't say sing stand tall.
So when people say like "see you later, alligator," you'd be like, "I already seen him," and hold your leg up.
Right?
I would. I'd be fucking with people all day. That would be.
And then she goes, I've already seen him
Mhm.
Twice.
twice.
I do that shit with my cousin all the time with his fake leg. Be like, the motherfucker's got a foot and a half. Be careful.
All right, guys.
I was going to say, I have the T-shirt that says "Zombie Strudel Moth." I wore that to work for Halloween last Halloween. That
That
was my costume.
is
Zombie
just too
Strudel Moth.
cool. That is
Cool.
just so cool.
You should do the zombie makeup and just leave the legs off and like start chasing people. That'd be great. And just like,
Did you realize what he just said?
I don't even know if I realized what he said.
Oh, you should leave the legs off and then go run around and chase people.
Yeah.
You can't.
yeah, put the zombie makeup on, make yourself look like a zombie. Like just hide in the bushes. Somebody comes by, just come crawling out of there really fucking fast at them.
I would make a great extra on The Walking Dead. For
Yeah.
sure. For
Mhm.
sure.
Exactly, but just think Halloween coming up. Like when people come to your door, just zombie makeup and just come flying at them real fast.
Still got to be in the legs.
Right?
hmm
Stevie, if you think he might want to do that, Chance has been on the Walking
know.
Dead.
Yeah.
So
Pat was on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that
a
could
great
be
idea. You'll become like
possibility.
YouTube famous doing it. I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
you're going to be on Dancing with the Stars tomorrow. I mean, it's
There was a Olympic snowboarder that did a season on Dancing with the Stars that was bilateral. She won it. She
see, there already was one, so I mean, your chances have gone down. It's
She actually won
Sorry, you're saying?
it.
she could do the two-step really well.
I remember watching that season because of her, and I had no inkling of this happening.
Sure.
I went back and watched it again for that reason, but yeah, that was impressive. She's impressive. I forget her name. Me and names, but she's Olympic snowboarder as a bilateral.
look that one up.
bilateral APC.
I remember the blind guy, Joe. I remember
Yeah, there
him.
was. I
I remember him. He's like a really famous musician now. Plays guitar and everything.
We would watch. I don't know if she had gotten her prosthetics yet, but we would watch these videos of this guy who I think he had one leg below the knee. He had lost.
Oh, that's right.
I
Yeah.
don't know where he was from.
I
I-
remember the time frame though. I had lost my legs already.
and he was an Asian guy.
I hadn't gotten my prosthetics yet.
He would go on these outrageous like hikes and
Rock climbing and
Yeah.
I mean nothing it's like
Yeah.
not scaling walls, but he was up. It was all uphill hiking and intense
so
terrain.
Yeah.
she got inspired to be like oh shit.
I saw him. I was
So-
like, You know, it's like, oh shit, check him out.
So, like,
Don't
honest question, like, then, like, if you watch people do the river dance, do you get pissed off?
No, because I've
You like, you son of a bitch, and fucking quit showing off?
I do my own version of the river dance.
The sparks will fly. You start river dancing. Quit doing that shit.
It out if I can.
She can do the robot though. No,
Oh well. Oh no, that's like one of the number one child
Don't
reactions.
nobody got no Mr. Roboto.
The number one reaction of children, young children, when they see me is, "Wow, you have robot legs or robo legs or you know something." And they're truly. I love that. I love that reaction, and I go along with it. I'm like, I do, and their innocence of just they'll ask you, you know, and I'll tell them, and they're just amazed, and you know,
Tell them it's
I
AI.
told this one kid in Publix parking lot. he said to his mom, "Wow, look, mom," and she was trying to be all polite about it and scurry him along. And he said, no. He said, he said, but I wonder what happened. And she's like, "Would you come on?" She's like, you know, getting pissed off as he passed me at the back of my truck. I kind of not whispered, but a little bit. I said, "This is what happens when you don't eat your veggies." And the mom looked, and almost that embarrassment, you can see it gone. She looked, and she's like, "Oh, fucking A," you know. Like,
That was a great one. I would have never thought of that shit.
I would have been like, I didn't listen to my mom.
Right? Yeah, it's. I love the interaction with the children. It's the adults that are just baffling to me.
Yeah, it boggles my mind, like the thought of it, like I couldn't imagine, kind of thing, and like even going through Marines and stuff like that, and like if it would have happened, I'm like I don't know, couldn't do it.
You don't know until you're
No, it just
forced to know.
yeah, exactly. But I don't think I could have kept on with it. You know, like if it happened to me, I don't think I would have been like sitting in the chair now talking to you. And I love that you're in high spirits of it, but I don't think I could have done it.
Yeah, I went into it with the mindset
Like,
of I
yeah.
can't let this.
It's what it. She
ground
looked
me.
at it, looked at it like, what's the alternative?
I didn't have a
What's
choice.
the option? It's
I'd have taken the alternative. That's what I mean.
But to
I don't think
me-
I could have done it.
But to me, I know that choice, and to me, that's
Yeah.
not an option. Not at all. Not
Yeah,
at all.
exactly. But I'd have been watching people river dance, be like, "You show off, motherfuckers!" I swear to God.
Yeah, no, I when I sat down with the prosthesis, the lady that did the questioning, you know, we sat for a couple of hours talking about everything, every aspect of my lifestyle and what I want to continue my life to be and do. And all that was taken into consideration when they designed these. You know, they were tailor-made literally for me. And to be able to do every activity outdoors that you could possibly think of, including rock climbing. And that was when she said that, that's what convinced me. I'm like, all right, if I've seen it. I saw it from that guy that we watched, you know, before I got my prosthetics. And when she said rock climbing, I'm like, oh yeah, fucking A. I'm ready.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I was ready the morning after the surgery. I was already asking questions. They sent in a lady from the rehab center, basically to see if you have to qualify to be able to be supported by our healthcare system. If they feel
So
that,
even as a vet, you had to do a pre-qualification for it?
oh no, this had nothing to do with military, and I didn't go through VA. This was all my insurance through work, so it was just public hospital. But the system,
Wow.
the system,
Why didn't you go through VA?
I don't get VA benefits. Mine, the times of service that I did, I guess because of my income, they won't cover, and I have good insurance through my job, they won't cover me for any type of insurance. They would, but it
Wow,
wouldn't be
that's some
beneficial.
bullshit.
It wouldn't be beneficial to me to maybe later on in life after retirement.
I get full VA benefits if I want them.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I have the option, but I get better benefits through my job of almost. Well, I just 19 years last Thursday, you know. So
But
after
later,
retirement, then I'll
something
switch
to fall
over to
back on.
then I'll have VA along with whatever else.
Wow,
Through retirement. So for right now,
that is
I can
nuts.
jump on it if I want, but I get a better benefit from my job. So
I'm glad you did it, and I'm glad you're hanging in. I'm glad you're like really happy with it, and you're like you stay.
The process. Thank you for that, by the way. The process of this is almost like an application. It's an interview. They come in and they're checking to see if mentally, physically, even as odd as that sounds. Day after the surgery, we're talking about if I'll be I guess physically capable of walking around on these things. They won't approve everyone. They won't give a referral for them. They don't have to. They really don't. And that was kind of bizarre to me. And I was like, no, I'm ready to go. But how long is it going to take? What's the process? Do we get it going now? Well, I was told that I couldn't go to the rehab facility to get the process started until I was off of all IV meds for at least 24 hours. I said, take it out. Take it out. I'm ready to go. I wanted to go. I never
That's
gave
awesome.
myself time mentally, I think, to let any other notion set in at all.
Yeah,
Not at
that's
all.
awesome. I salute you, young lady. That's
Well,
awesome.
It's awesome too when you have good people that support.
Quit looking at Moog. You're lying right now. No.
Yeah.
He had my back 100% throughout all that, and still does.
Yeah.
So, and that helps. I mean, I couldn't see it going through it alone. I could never see
Me
going
neither.
through it alone.
I couldn't see you going through it alone.
No.
So.
It might not have been such a good outcome. Yeah, I mean, it's still every day's a process with this.
Yeah, I remember talking with you before it and everything, but I just didn't know your like state of mind after it was.
In 4 years, people have seen every
They knew
place,
me before.
like
They knew
when
me
I was
during.
in Arizona and doing it there, and then everywhere. I always put on a show. I think the first show I missed was from when I was coming from Arizona, and I got to 12 Pearl's house, and I forgot about the damn
Time
time
change.
change.
So we missed
I was already late, like past
an hour.
like, doing the show, and I was like,
Yeah.
shit. So I just blew it up.
Yeah.
I didn't get to read that whole thing, Cynthia. I guess that's to say I'm David's sisters, and I've had so much happen to me since. What?
David Blaylock's sister.
That's cool. I haven't been following chat at all.
No, I want to know.
No, I've been listening and reading it as it's going by, but
Stevie, I think you would be amazed at the number of people you probably have inspired. That may or may not have ever say anything to you. Just knowing that the example that you set, it's really a positive.
yeah, you inspired me. I looked up the price of them things, and I can weld tungsten and all that. I'm gonna start making these things.
You'd make a killing. They are. It's insane.
I'm gonna glue a little sandpaper to the bottom of the tink part. Yeah.
There's some interesting ones out there now, like that are. It's a different system. It's more
different
strap on. Excuse me. strap into. Instead, you'd have to see them.
No longer have to sit to pee and all that. I get it.
It's quicker. It's easier.
Well, the way this setup is, it's like sticking your leg in a bucket almost, in a sense, just snug. So you have the outer casing of where your leg goes in, and then you have, but in order to make that fit, you have to wear layers and a silicone sleeve to hold the pin into the socket so they don't go falling off.
Yeah.
It's a process.
There is. And with this other system, all that's eliminated, and it's just a simple put your leg there and close it in. You know, it's a soft covering. My biggest complaint of these prosthetics, which I am 100% blessed with, for sure, but my only complaint is that right around the knee, when you bend your knee, I don't have the it's restricted. So I can only bend my knee. It's just falls short of 100%, but it's enough to where I notice, and it makes it some movement difficult at times.
Oh, you can't drop it low anymore? Is that the deal?
If I had that freedom, I know I would be more active than I am. It would eliminate a lot of the issues that I have as far as sore and rubbing and that type of thing. Because I mean, wearing these every day, I think if you look it up, if you Google the process of how to learn to walk in these, the only thing it says is that, or the first thing it says is that you should wear it 2 hours, wear it for 2 hours, take them off for 2 hours. You know, and I'm like,
there's a process.
Yes, you're supposed to wean yourself into, you know, learning how to walk with them and how to, you know, be stable and comfortable and all this. I got them. I threw them on, and you haven't taken them off. I take them. Honest to God, I only take them off at night when I go to bed. I get up in the morning, I put them on. I don't take them off again. Usually, a lot of the, I mean, probably 6 days out of the week, I don't take them off again until I go to bed. I get up at 5 in the morning.
How are you, Lobo girls?
I'm lucky to go to bed before midnight. Not lucky. I mean, I stay up watching TV or something.
Oh, on you.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I go that whole time, whether I'm sitting on the couch or in the backyard. I work all day in them. It's a part of it. You know? It's hard to get to the point where, like, at the end of the day, most days, I'm barely walking from the couch to the bed. Honestly, it's hard a lot of the time.
Like outside work, and like, do you literally like come in, change shoes, do outside work, come in and change back into?
No. That's a pain in the ass. No. Putting on.
No. Do you just take the shoes off and go straight?
It's a bitch to change shoes. It is, but I guess it's like anything. The more I do it, the more I'm, able to do it a little better each time. But I don't have them. Yeah, I don't need to change shoes.
Well, I don't know, like what kind of outside work you're doing, like gardening in the deep, bullshit.
Oh, I fuck up some shoes. Let me tell you. But I know how to clean them up too. So, but no. It's hard.
You don't just take the shoes off and go out there, so like straight bent back paperclip style or something, whatever that is.
I was going to say, what is that?
The shape of the leg, it looks like a bent back paperclip. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Stevie, God forbid something happened to those prosthetics. But if something
like
did,
one in the lake.
how would you be able to get around without them in an emergency situation?
I would get around, but I'd be pissed off.
I know, that's what I'm talking about, Jim. I'm going to go visit them and weld their ankles together. That's my goal.
It would be by crutches or wheelchair, and I swore I would never go back to the wheelchair again.
But that's why I reacted the way I reacted.
When he jumped in the lake after my leg.
I just didn't think. It wasn't like...
There was no thought process. I turned to him, and he went in.
I mean, I was wearing everything. I had a hat on, glasses, phone in my pocket, everything.
Everything. I'm surprised it didn't lose
just
car
because
keys.
I was like, oh fuck no, that's her freedom.
That's my livelihood.
Yeah, she can't be without that.
No.
That's that was.
Been there, done that for 3 months, and I said I'd never
That's
do it
why I
again.
reacted so quick.
Attaboy.
You can't lose that.
Yeah, there was no thought. I turned to him, and by the time I was getting it out, he was in the water.
Well, we're glad you got the leg, but we're also glad the gator didn't get you.
Yeah, I don't think. Nah.
Maybe he would have got to the leg at the same time Gator got you. He'd beat him up. I don't know.
He wasn't in the
I
water
can
that
see
long.
Mike sticking that leg in the open mouth and keeping it from closing.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, "Oh no, the gator wasn't." I wasn't worried about the gator. Yes, I was.
He didn't.
It just to know you're in water with gators is like.
And we just saw one the other day, and it
wasn't fun.
That is awesome progress and great teamwork, Mogs and Stevie. It is. It is. It's good to see you guys working together.
Absolutely.
I've been blessed.
Mogs and Mr. Roboto. It's great to see you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Domo.
I'm going to exit here because we have kept you for 2 hours and 36 minutes.
7
my
seconds.
goodness.
8, 9, 10, 12.
Yeah.
We didn't keep them. That was Stevie telling stories the whole time.
Shut up, Mike. Jim. Seriously, so good to see you. It was great to see you tonight.
Absolutely,
Thank you.
literally.
Thank you. I know. I know it's not easy. I didn't want to be in front of the camera for the longest time. You always heard me. You never hardly ever see me. I'd get mad at him if he turned the camera. I'm like,
I miss those days. Those were my favorite days of this show.
It was me because you could hear me.
Well,
One of my favorite days of this show where she was barely heard and never seen.
Shut up, you.
I wanted them to be one of the first because they've been so kind to me over the year now. I've been coming to your channel about a year because I learned about you guys fairly early on. I've had a YouTube account because of something else I did for over 2 years, but I didn't even know I had it until I had it for a year. And here we are now. You know the backstory. I'm not going to repeat that. But thanks for staying over. I mean, over 2.5 hours, and it seems like a few minutes.
I know, dude. It does.
And that's when it's cool. I mean, I always say when you come on the show, you hang out. It's like just us here hanging out. Chat's there. It's just a bunch of friends and family hanging out, and time flies when you're having fun.
You can talk about anything.
Yeah, anything.
That's
Anything? Are you guys serious? Anything?
Almost anything.
Don't say that on the mic.
Don't ruin it now.
Mike, buddy, always good to see you. Everybody have a good night.
Mr. Lee says Jim is famous now.
That's right.
Thank you guys for letting me be lazy. I couldn't reach it, but at least I didn't have to type.
Anytime.
No, dude, anytime.
Anytime.
That's
You know that.
Yeah.
Good night,
If they
y'all.
let me up here, they'll always let you up here, Jim.
Take care.
Okay.
You should have no issues.
You guys take care. Oh, I got a new camera who's supposed to arrive tomorrow, so I'll have some surprises for y'all in the near future.
Change your name to WTF Mike. You'll sit in the basement for 13 minutes, and then you'll see what it's like. It's
the basement.
I'll do that, Mike. I'll do that.
All right, Jim.
Good night, Jim.
It's not letting.
Nope.
Go, bud. See you later, buddy.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it did. Mike, go home.
Fuck you taking a nap?
Get out of the basement.
You think I drove to Florida to drive this fucking stream? What in the hell?
As usual, dude. It was fun.
It was. It was a good time.
Oh,
You guys have a lovely evening. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Tink, tink, Mogs. You guys have a good night. See ya. See you, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you. Look at that. minimize. There we
12
go.
Pearls, thank you for hanging out. I look forward to talking to you again. I do. It's good to see you.
Sorry, it didn't work out the way it should have. Next time. I don't know if there was a delay there, but here we said that at exactly the same time.
Yeah, exact.
Oh,
Happens a lot.
it shouldn't be a delay
It happens a lot.
because we're using the same mic. Anyway,
Y'all have a good weekend. Everybody be safe. We love you.
yeah.
See you on Tuesday.
Have an awesome weekend. Tuesday sounds so far away, but you blink and it's Tuesday again.
Right.
It's like what the
Hey, I'm on vacation next week.
right on.
Indeed.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. Anyways, guys, have a good night.
You guys take care of yourselves, take care of one another. We love you. Peace and God bless.